Alright, welcome back to part 3 of my series on how to do every build order on Arabia, doing 6 to food, then 3 to wood. So this part 3 we're going to be doing fast castle build orders. So, just get started here. We're going to be doing up until 19 population, we're going to be doing the same build order as the scouts and scout skirms and archers. So we just go into the middle there like that. We're not building a barracks early. And the point of difference comes when we get to 19 population. Instead of clicking feudal, we will keep making more villages. Or rather, instead of clicking loom and feudal, we'll keep making more villages. So depending on what fast castle you're doing, I mean there's quite a few different types. You could overload berries a bit if you want to. We'll probably need to be taking some chickens as well. We'll need another house at some point. Someone will start sending a few villas to take some chickens. So I think I'll go to about 22 population, then make a save. Actually, I'll go to 19 population, then make a save. Because I'll show the difference between like red Phosphoru strategy and like the fast castle unit, and also the more like a hoang strategy where you do like barracks, stable, and then track to forward workshop. You can also do like the red Phosphoru strategy, like doing a double workshop, like the scorpion rush or whatever. It's basically just the same build order as hoang more or less. You just don't do the barracks and the stable. You just do double workshop. Well, you're pointing to sneaks and villages for that. Okay, so create a save point. Looks like you see a save point. So the first one I'll do is red Phosphoru strategy. So we'll just send villagers now from stone until we are at 23 population. Then we'll click loom and then we'll click up. We'll also send extra villagers, so we have at least 5, probably 6 on stone. 5 is kind of like the number you need. 6 is kind of like the overcompensating number because you wanna have more on there in case you get pressured heavily on your stone. Then you can like abandon it if you need to, and you still have a decent amount of stone in the bank. Or if you need to do a tower, you can do a tower. Which, if you're red phosphoring, you basically only want to do a tower on stone. You don't want to do it on other resources. Put them behind that. So you can take chickens at basically any time during the Dark Age, but it's long distance like this. I might go into other ways of efficiently taking chickens at some point, but I won't worry about it in this video. So put 2 more on stone, and then we'll put 1 more on wood. Let's send a healthy villager though. So about 4 on wood should be okay. And then 6 on stone. If you find you don't need to do like some walling or anything, you can probably put another villager on straggler or another villager on woodline. With fast castle unit, it's kind of about adapting a bit as well. Like you might have to abandon certain resources. So sometimes it can be an idea to overload your berries a bit. We might end up doing that a little bit. We'll see. Yeah, I might see 1 more over there for now. But yeah, obviously, in an actual game, you might need to be walling these villages in. Just depends what you're fighting. And then, optionally, you can create villages on the way up. Usually you adapt to the amount of food you have, whether you can do villages or not. In this instance, I won't do villages, but you might be able to do 1, maybe. It's certainly easier if you have deer or an eco bonus, or both. So let's do some buildings. I was like, oh, 4 of those villagers taking 1 chicken. Oh. can sell 200 stone to go up. You can also potentially sell some other resources depending on the situation. So then I'll pretend I'm getting pressured a little bit, so I might have to abandon this wood mine and go here. Actually, on this map, our wood is like the safest resource, but on some maps it won't be. Just speed it up a bit until we get to Castle Age. So if you're getting pressured on the berries, like you'd retreat these berry villages to here. Same with your other resources apart from stone. Stone you'd ideally do a tower if you had to abandon it. Well, if you'd otherwise have to abandon it, just so you can stay there. And if it's against just melee units, you can just wall them. So then, the castle sort would probably go near gold. If you have like a gold and wood next to each other, that's kind of like the more ideal placement. We want to get all our villages together. Maybe we should have done it one tile further along, but whatever. And then you just go like this. Since we're Byzantine, you can make villages if you want a little bit. Since we're Byzantines, you could ideally make some farms, but I don't think you'd really do this Phosphoru strategy with Byzantines anyway. I'm just doing it as an example to show us without an eco bonus. Because cataphracts are not the best unit for this. But you can see the build, basically how it goes. You can throw villages on farms, or wood, or whatever you need, basically. So I'll leave that there. If you want to learn more about that strategy, I think Phosphoru has quite a few videos on how to do that a bit better. And that's showing how you can do that from the 19 well, was usually a 19 population, 6 food, 3 wood build order. You just basically click up a bit later and go on stone. So now I'll do the more of a hoang style. So if you have a good eco bonus and you have deer, you can potentially go up faster, but we'll try to do 22. And instead of going into stone, we'll go to woodbine. If you have a really safe gold, you can potentially go to gold, but it's not usually going to be possible. So hoang here does have quite a few different styles. The style we'll be doing here is the it'll be the one where we basically just go straight fast castle with a barracks, then add barracks and stable, and then do like a few spears, and then like scout/knights to try and get a forward workshop when we can. So I think this is one of his older styles, but I'm not sure if he does it so much anymore. I'm not sure. I haven't actually watched hoang too much recently, so I'm not exactly sure what strategy he does nowadays, but I know he has like a Mongol one he's been doing recently. So obviously we can't do that with Byzantines. Or not as easily anyway, because we don't have like lances or anything. Send a couple more vills for the chickens, otherwise we might struggle a bit. Might be a few too many on wood, but we'll see. So for hoang build, ideally you do want to do some villages if you can. I have a feeling with my balance I maybe should have had just for 5 on wood and slightly more on food. But that's alright, we'll see what happens. This is spears a bit. So maybe should have been taking these chickens a bit faster. So I might just do the 1 villager. Usually you would want to do 2. We'll do 2. We'll see. We'll be fine. We probably shouldn't need to be taking these chickens a bit faster. Would be ideally get this build a bit smoother. We're pretty close. There we go. So then what you do here is we want to build a barracks. We also want to get some bills on gold. Let's take that. I don't have the. I haven't done this build for a little bit, so my memory of it might not be entirely correct, but you kind of get the idea of. You can definitely do this strategy based on the 6 food, 3 wood, if you want to. You can potentially do better adaptation than I'm doing now. It's also a little difficult with the lower food count. So I'll make a stable and then generally do a couple of spearmen. Depends a bit what you're fighting. If you're fighting archers, then you wouldn't really be doing as many spearmen. Hoang also has like a style where it does an archery range rather than and then stable a bit later and make some skirmishes if he's fighting archers. So I get more vills on gold. And then, if possible, you send a villager forward. If not, you can. Well, we can try and sneak it forward, ideally. If not, you can make a couple of knights. You basically just have to react a bit to what's going on as well. So I haven't actually scattered the enemy, but do a workshop near them. Add some knights. Yeah, so in an actual game, you probably have to do some defenses and stuff, but I'm not really worrying about that for now. So yeah, a couple units, got a workshop going up. Get a couple more vills on wood, put a couple farms. Speed it up a bit until we got workshop up. So you can buy food a bit if you need. So then Hoang tends to do like you can do scorpions and then ram, or you can do just straight mangonels, depending on what you think is best. So yeah, just leave that there for now. And I might load this again quickly, and I'll just show a last one doing like the red Phosphoru style with like get a few more villagers out here a bit faster than I did last time. Show like the red Phosphoru strategy where you do double workshop, so like a scorpion rush, which he tends to do that like Romans or something. But you can do it with a generic civ. It's just probably not as good really, but that's doable. So I believe he tends to do like 21 population. We'll do 22 just because we don't have deer and we're doing it with Byzantines. Speed up a bit. So you can do it where you don't sell stone, but I think that you can only do that if you go like 23 up or have a good eco bonus usually. So we will be selling our stone, but you can optionally not do that, so you can do a tower somewhere, which can be a good idea. Just in this example, I won't be doing that. See if I can manage to do the eco balance off the top of my head. We'll find out. So most builds to wood. And then if you do have a safe gold, or if you tower your gold, you can start taking gold a bit as well. Then ideally you're probably sneaking some villagers off to behind the enemy base. This is the bit where I must admit, for myself, I always struggle getting those snuck out without them getting noticed or something. Whereas players like Hoang and Red Phosphoru, they seem to always be able to get their villagers to not be seen. So I'll speed up a bit. So we can start throwing a few more villas onto gold. Well, if there's an actual enemy, they'll definitely be noticing me. You can see, you definitely have pretty good resources, so maybe you could go up a bit faster. I probably should have done X as well, it's a bit sloppy on my part. So you double workshop, then you start doing scorpions, and you can also do these workshops like right next to each other, and then you can just wall levels and easier. Another thing as well. So you can start doing scorpions, or you can do mangonels. Once you get a few of those, you do rams to like knock buildings down. So yeah, I think I'll leave it there for now. Thank you for watching these different strategies that you can do off the same build order. So hopefully it's helpful to people to. It's a lot easier to like do these strategies if you're more or less following the same build order each time, and just a few different variations of each one. I might be potentially doing some more build orders in the future because there's like you can do quite a few like more niche strategies based off this build order as well, or you can do some strategies which you can't do with this build order as well. There's one or two which you can't, which can be quite good to know as well. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see ya.